Welcome back to another episode of the Green Screen Golf Challenge. Just want to say a big shout out to Smash Africa, to all the contestants we've had before. In Essentia, thank you guys for being here. We got a new star on the show now. Jason Goliath needs no introduction.
I'm here to smash.
They warned me that there'd be jokes, but I think that was like 5 seconds in.
Listen, we are here for the jokes because I'm terrible at golf, and therefore I need to let them know that I am good at something.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Because
this is where you're gonna shine.
Forever. Yes,
this is your challenge.
This is my green here, but this is where I'm got my eye in. This is where I'm constantly on the fairway. The other one, good luck. Good luck.
So I want to ask you, since you were talking about golf and saying that you're not good at golf, I want to know, first time you touched the golf club, why, where, when, how?
So first time I touched the golf club, a second-hand club. One of my bras upgraded, and then he was like, "No, take my other clubs." And he was even shorter than you.
Wow.
So now it looked like putt the whole round. You know that when I was over bend, and I also got things in the way of bending. But it was probably around 2005, 2006.
Okay, so
because
quite a while
I'm a
back.
Bali now. Yeah, when I think about it like that, yeah. And so one of my friends used to play. He gave me the clubs, but my business partner at the time used to be a fairly avid golfer. We used to own an insurance brokerage, and it was just a nice way to entertain clients
And stuff
but,
like that, yeah.
So I don't necessarily remember the first time I touched her, because I'm not like, I'm a rugby, put me on as a prop. That's what I played at school. I played a bit of tennis, but I was never that.
So rugby was your main
ball
sport?
sports, yeah. So ball sports in that sense, maybe my coordination was never great. But when I moaned, I'll never forget, he gave me such a great example. He said, the nice part about this game is once you understand the handicap system, you'll understand that it doesn't matter how bad or good you are, anybody can compete and be competitive.
That's a nice thing about golf.
Which is fantastic, and I don't see that in paddle. You know what I mean? If you varm and I'm not varm, it's just embarrassing. But at least in golf, when I come there with my last number handicap, and it's very, there's maximum. I always go the most. When they ask me what's your handicap, I say the most.
Everything.
The most, yeah, the most. And then he said to me, so that was one. But I think the most important thing was, he was like, you're gonna appreciate being able to switch your phone off. Because it's a rule. So your vrouw can't even ply you because my phone is off, baby, because it's the rule. And there's white people here, their rules are very serious. Number two is, golf courses are the most beautiful places in our country. How do you go get to spend a day in a garden and nobody's judging you for being colored for drinking a black label at 10 o'clock in the morning? It's almost normalized. Where, in other spaces, people are like, look at this
come
guy.
on now.
So I'm like, you're going to have a beer at 10 o'clock in the morning. You're in the most beautiful space. And you get to, I don't walk. I'm a cart guy. If you're planning on inviting me to a round, don't invite me to those courses where there's no carts. You can keep your carry player. You can keep that. But I'm really fascinated by the day out, the camaraderie that comes from that little four-ball engagement, and just having fun, man.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and we spoke about it a lot with the guys behind the camera. That 4 hours on the golf course, you can learn so much about a person.
100%.
Golf imitates life. So
And you're going to see the truth about somebody.
definitely.
Yeah.
And that's why it's good for business and stuff like that, because you can see this guy's going to cheat, then...
This guy's going to cheat you, or this guy's going to get angry for no reason and break expensive clubs. Then I'm like, I can't do business with that guy.
Yeah.
The first time I flop, he's going to be losing his mind and swearing. Taking the Lord's name in vain is something that happens on the golf course. You know what I mean? It's something that happens on the regular. But you're going to see the truth, because the game is so difficult.
It is. No matter where you are, what level you're at, it's always difficult.
It's so difficult, but it's also strangely addictive, because it's not about the 18 holes. It's about that one shot where the ball goes straight. Then I believe, even me, Tiger Woods for who? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at one fluke, and then you come back for that sensation, which is fantastic.
Nah, lovely. There's a question I was thinking about last night when we were thinking, like, Jason Goliath is going to be on the show.
I love when ones think about me at night. I really do. I like it. I like that.
Editor, please cut that out.
I leave that one in. I leave that. In fact, that should be if you're looking for your promo, you cut that piece to say, Chet goes to bed thinking about Jason Goliath every night. He's not the only guy.
Crazy.
He's not the only guy.
There's a question I've been wanting to ask for a long time, and I don't think it's ever been asked before. I want to ask funny people.
Yeah.
When did you realize you were funny? Did you wake up one day and be like, yes, no, actually me, I got it like that? Or what was your moment?
So I don't think you realize that you're funny, but I think you definitely realize that you like making people laugh. And that's like my advice to any young person thinking about stand-up comedy. I'm like, if you're obsessed with making people laugh. So for me, because I was always a chubby guy, always being guarad, if you come from where we come from, a kasi roast is a thing. And to be able to survive, you have to be able to roll with the punches. Otherwise, you're gonna get bullied. I also grew up in a different era. Nowadays, people can tease you online. Before, you had to tell me I'm fat to my face and then deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? It's not like these comments. Those of you commenting down below, I can't find you. But with us, it was you losing a tooth if you say the wrong thing. So I always would use jokes to get out of situations, to pacify things, and really just got off on making people happy. And I'm still addicted today. Like I always say to people, like, for me, anybody that's laughing is an audience. So I don't need to be in a room where I sold a ticket and we're in a theater. For me, I like to make the cashier laugh, the person at the toll gate laugh, anybody that I engage with. It's also like, I'm so conscious that it's a gift in the sense that when you're laughing, you can't think about your life. So I'm like, just take a holiday from your life. Because while you're laughing, you forget about the stress. You don't think about the debit orders. You are just with me having a good time. So that I always realized. But I was 30 when I started. So I would always be the joker in the group. And I shot a big ad for Castle Lager back in the day. And at the end of the ad, the Owens I was shooting with sat me down, and one of my best friends in life now, I should say my best friend because he takes it personal, Serving Yes, he said to me, hey chap, you should try stand-up comedy. You're so funny and you clearly like making people laugh. And then I said to him, nah, bro, I'm braai funny, not stage funny.
I was literally about to ask
I'm funny with the Owens,
that,
you know what I mean? And then he said, bro, I'm not saying you're going to be the next Trevor. I'm just saying try it as a hobby. Because you like making people laugh, you'll really enjoy that. And that changed my life, bro. Changed my life. So, and then when you start comedy, you have to believe. So do I think I'm funny? I'm hilarious.
I mean,
and you have to believe. You have to, and you must believe harder than everybody else. One thing about me, I'm funny. I may not be a lot of things. I'm not a golfer, but jokes.
Well, we'll see about the golfer thing. But
I got you.
But so how was your first show? Like, how was that feeling? Working the car, or how did it work?
It's so cliched, bro. So because I've been emceeing for like 10 years before I started comedy, I was comfortable with the stage and people. But comedy is a different thing, because to facilitate an evening versus I'm going to make you laugh that's the most difficult time to make anybody laugh. If I start the joke going, I'm about to make you laugh, you already don't want to laugh. You know what I mean? So my first show was sensational. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I felt like my whole life clicked, finally seated, like, I didn't know it would be a career, but while I was on stage, I was so excited that, oh my God, I have to work hard so I can do this hobby as much as possible, because this is the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life. And I destroyed. I'm proud to say that from my first set, I mean, we were given 5 minutes at the Underground that time. It used to be a club in Melville. Very famous comedy club that closed down shortly after I started, and they'd give you 5, and the hard 5. You go over 5, Owen start throwing ice, and I got to 5, and I still had one more joke, because you don't know how long 5 minutes is going to be. I still had one more joke, and I remember looking backstage and going, hey, I still have one more joke, and everybody was like, keep going, and he never told anybody to keep going on their first time. You know what I mean? If you're open spot. So that was my first time out, but it felt like, as cliched as it sounds, like that waiting to exhale moment, like, you know what I mean? Like, to find your thing is a gift. I think a lot of people go through their whole lives without finding their thing.
Never find it,
And to find your thing is an absolute gift. And then, who knew that years later I'd be paying bills with jokes, buying houses with jokes, my friend, with jokes.
So on that, I just wanted to, let me not ask you, I was going to ask you about your golf goals. Do you have any golf goals?
My golf goals are to continue just having fun. Because when I take it too seriously, I find myself getting usually frustrated. And then I start saying things to myself like, I'm good at things. Why would I spend the whole day being average? You know what I mean? That's because if I break 100, it's a good day. That's how bad I am. Like,
I wouldn't say that's bad.
No, I think I broke 100 twice in my life.
It's always relative in golf. It's always relative.
So it's my golf goals are just to continue it as a social thing. I get to play a lot because I MC a lot of golf days. And I often get invited, celebrity four-ball here and there. But am I ever going to join a club? I don't know. I'm thinking about it because my fro is interested, and I think it might be a lacquer thing for the two of us to be together. But other than that, for now she must just be happy with the shaft that she gets. Is that the wrong audience?
I think it might be the wrong audience.
Sorry.
I was about to ask about, but it's a golf term. Is it X stuff or is it stuff shaft? But I think we should just.
Well, I mean, at my age, it depends. Right? You know what I mean. It just depends what your blood sugar is. But when you catch a stiff shaft, you make sure you
have the swing speed.
hit them long. Yeah, you show up. You gotta show up, and then just don't play with the Lumo balls. I don't know what else to.
Oh wow! But I think what's more important than swing speed is hitting fairways.
So
in golf and in life.
Bruh, I'm friends with a lot of proper golfers, and they always say the best advice I got was swing uncomfortably slow, and you're going to improve your game.
Definitely.
Slow down to an uncomfortable speed, because I'm an aggressive person. I believe that you must, whack it. And golf and rugby are not the same.
I also found that problem because I played golf when I was younger and then went to high school, all boys school.
Yeah.
So there we started.
That's why you think about me. I see the all boys school.
So I was playing hockey. I started playing hockey, and like in sports like that, it's like you versus me right now.
Yeah.
And that's what I had that fire. Like
yes.
I played rugby on the hockey field. It was a bit of a problem. I had a record.
I got respect for rugby for hockey, Owens, bro. That's a very aggressive game. I think people underestimate.
That's the problem. Like you have all this, and it's not a super contact.
It doesn't make
you're not
you
allowed
good.
to do that, and it used to pain me like, and then I actually quit hockey in matric.
Yeah.
Because we had some issues in the team, and I was just like, nah, I'm not
done
doing this anymore. And then I went to go play fourth team rugby, and I had the best time. I wish I played rugby earlier, actually.
I loved rugby at school, bro, and it was that contact thing to be able to just get that out. And I think a lot of young boys you struggle with so much adrenaline, testosterone.
Yeah, and you don't know where to.
And not everybody, but if you need an outlet, rugby was perfect for me.
No, definitely. But yeah, so that's why golf. I found it a bit boring, actually. I was good at golf when I was younger and stuff, and then people were like, why don't you compete and stuff? And people always ask me this question, like, why do you not see yourself playing golf? Like, sometimes I have my patches where like I can be really good, and then people ask the question, like, you hit one good shot, and they say.
For me, even when you say that, it's annoying. So I speak on behalf of everybody that loves you and cares for you. The one thing you learn, like I'm 44 now, which is terrible, because when I was a light year,
I mean, you don't look 44.
I used to guara people.
About you last
I
night.
appreciate it. Thank you. It's because of all the cholesterol. But like we used to guara people of Salusa 45 was a vitamin for old people, and now like I'm 45ing this year. I'm on the Salusa, you know what I mean. But then it just became even more thing that time is a concept that we make up, and just from the content of yours that I watch, you can become a professional golfer still, be the best in the world still, but you just need to believe harder than all of these people behind the camera, all of these friends of yours, and show up and dollar.
You see, my reply to that is exactly what I was gonna say. Is like, I don't see myself playing professional golf.
If you don't want to, then you mustn't. But
Like,
I've seen you on the course. And also, those pants don't fit all of us like that. I'm just saying, you like a colored maps maponyane. I don't know how else to...
I think that's the best compliment I've ever seen.
You are. It's Maps, shout out, my brother. And Maps speaks very highly of you. But I'm just saying that you can do anything. But choose something.
Yeah. Now, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have.
No, it is a problem. It is a problem. just read poetry. Yeah. Away. Jason, you're so fair. How art thou balls there?
Editor, you gotta be on that with the clip. He's cutting this stuff out. You gotta be on it. No, but I always tell people, like, I feel like my purpose in golf is not to become a pro, because I don't serve anyone in becoming a pro. You know what I mean? Like, helping people through social media, that's the goal.
I feel like you're scared. I feel like that's a cop out. I feel like you're scared. I feel like you are hyper competitive and you don't want that beast to come out. And then it's man, you don't have to like losing, but losing is gonna make you great.
True.
It's a fact. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you well enough to say any of these things to you. But just from I watch a lot of your content, and I'm just saying, in this space, you can do anything. But you're also deeply talented. I watch you do the accent stuff. So you're one of those people. Your biggest curse is, I think you're maybe similar to me, where you are very good at a lot of things, and you find a lot of things easy. Then you're gonna, greatness don't come from doing everything.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, and you crave greatness. So give the people greatness. I don't know. You know this is the truth about yourself. You crave greatness.
Guys, I got
you hate
psychoanalyzed
mediocre.
on a golf show.
No, bro,
guys.
you hate mediocre. I can feel it. I feel
No,
it. I feel it on you. You rather not do it if you're gonna be mediocre.
I cannot stand being average at something.
So then I'm always in this thing where I'm always going, I'm in control of my life, which is scary, which means I'm the director of this movie. So then if I drop tomorrow, am I happy with the story?
True.
Because we think time is forever.
It's not.
But it's not. So then if I drop tomorrow, am I happy with the story? And is there anything I would change? And I go through that process every single day, to live every single day like this must be the final edit for the movie. You know what I mean? This must be a top day.
Analogy,
This must be a top day. I lost my best friend when he was 36. We were both 36. He had cancer, and on his deathbed, you know, it's very seldom as a man you get to speak to a deep friend on a deathbed and go, chap, you're not going to wake up tomorrow. What's your thoughts? What are you feeling? Final words. And his final words were, bruh, it wasn't long, but at least it wasn't boring.
True.
And that thing hit me for 6. So then I'm just like, just make sure you living the movie that you want to watch one day.
Yeah, I see a lot of people that have that tattoo. It's not about the years in your life, it's the life in the years.
That's it, bro. You're gonna hear all those cliches. It's not about the destination, it's the journey. I believe that.
I mean, it's true.
The destination is death.
It's true.
And as morbid as it sounds, we're all gonna die. That's
And why are
the
you
destination.
rushing towards that? Why
No, bro, love, eat it. I mean, no pun intended, but I mean, eat it. Eat
pray,
it.
love, guys.
Eat
Pray,
it.
love.
Eat it. Come on.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying about golf.
There's somebody actually swinging. The producer is actually making noise while we're shooting. That's how much he loves golf.
Yeah, he loves golf.
You could end up like him, where it's too late.
He's shaking
That's a
his
joke.
head.
That's a joke. Just because he's making a
He's
noise.
shaking his head. But yeah, I have a goal for. I missed it this year because injury and just health and just wasn't a good space to play golf at that level. And also it's expensive. Like people don't realize it's the journey going professional golf. We just spoke to Kara. Episode's also going to be up, and she spoke to us about the challenges of the ladies golf and the lack of sponsors, the lack of events and stuff like that. So my thing is I'm going to push it through content, YouTube series of me trying to go pro.
Are we?
And well, my whole spiel now when I make content is going to be I left my job as a lawyer to blah, blah, blah. That's everything. Because people don't know that I studied law, I worked in a law firm, all of that stuff, but I just,
That
I wasn't
doesn't
alive.
feed you. I know the feeling,
there.
though. I know the feeling. So then you're gonna use law to work out your sponsorship deals one day, so that you'll do your own contracting, and then you're gonna be just fine, bro. I got a very good feeling about you, Chad, not Chad. Very good feeling
I
about
appreciate it because it's people don't understand. Like they think that the life as a creator, the life as a celeb, the life as everyone in front of the camera, like everything's good all the time. And my whole thing is people always tell me, don't post about this and don't post about that. But I'm like, I'm just there to show that like no matter how successful you perceive someone to be or how good you think everything is, I'm there to show you that, hey, this is real life, bro. We struggle. People struggle.
I think it's also what's so great. I'm a fan, yeah, of the golf stuff. I watch a lot of your golf videos, but the video that made me a fan was, and we spoke about this off camera, was the video you made around men's mental health and how men are dealing and how you're dealing. And I think that vulnerability is what audiences in all spaces are going to be looking forward to. I think if you ever look at what rugby is doing, what the Springboks are doing, the way they showcase any content you see with Rassie or any of the Springboks is so personal.
Yeah.
And they don't just speak about the trophy and you know what I mean? They speak about hardships, family, loss, what people are going through. And I think that, you know, I really think that level of authenticity is what's going to make you great. I think it's a strength. I think people that are telling you not to do it are only thinking about rands and cents, and the rands and cents will come, bro.
And I was literally having this conversation with myself, and I'm like, am I really doing this for me? Am I?
I love that guy walked straight past the camera. I love you. You're gonna that's gonna be so good. I feel so scared.
I think just to go back to rugby there.
Yeah.
Just give a big shout out to Mark Alexander that's directed things in a way that people don't understand.
What people don't understand about he's the chairman, nah? He's the president of SARU. What people don't understand about Uncle Mark is that not only is he the president of the most powerful rugby union in the history of the game, I'm going to say it like that because that's the truth, but also the nicest man you'll ever meet. And I think that's what's so great about anybody in that Springbok camp is Uncle Mark heads up a bunch of extraordinary humans. And even he himself, when you get to engage with him and get to speak to him, is just so human. And when you combine that level of humanity with that level of passion for the actual game, I don't think you can lose. And the fact that they trickle down, you're going to meet great people in your life. You're not going to meet anybody greater, more humble, more down to earth, more real than a Springbok. And that comes through with every time I engage with, whether it's Sia, Eben. I was with Ox the other day on set, and just the loveliest human being. So, Uncle Mark, shout out, and once again, thank you for those tickets to the France. I'm still using those points with my wife. I'm still using them. Thank you very much.
Last point there. That man started by sweeping the driveway before the bus arrived at Raiders Rugby Club. That he put petrol into to fetch kids to come play the game. He would clean the driveway.
Just.
I love that story. If that was off mic, so if you didn't hear that, Uncle Mark started at Raiders sweeping the driveway before the bus came, and now he's the president. I think that's fascinating because he's not there because he's popular. He's there because he understands the game and every element intimately. I watched a TED talk of a Chinese bro disputing democracy, and he said the one positive of the Chinese system, which I'm not a political person at all, but he said the president of China has worked in the government for 30 years, every single department, every municipality, so he understands it as a business. Then you get somebody like Uncle Mark, who's not only passionate about the game, but understands everything from sweeping the driveway of a club to now running leading a nation and being Rassi's boss. I mean, who's Rassi's boss?
I don't know.
Mark!
We have to educate you guys. It's not just about golf. We talk everything on the show. That's why we love having guests like...
We talk life. I like it.
We talk life. And that's final point. I just want to say there's a lot of people in my generation and maybe a younger generation here that think it's the entitlement of, I need to get it now. I need to be up there now. People don't understand. You have to work. You have to...
I mean, the older you get...
somewhere.
You not only have to work, but you don't know things you don't know. And there's nothing more valuable than experience. So you got to put it in, you got to show up, and you got to want greatness. I speak to young comedians all the time, and I'm just like, don't go on stage if you're not going to give everything. Rather stay at home, and that applies to everything in life. Don't show up. My saying is a word my mother's words ring in my mind. She's always like, don't complain about the things you prayed for and honor the things you prayed for. So like if she hears somebody complaining about work, she's like, I was there when you were praying for your CV to go through. Now your CV went through. Now you're complaining about the same job that you prayed to get. This makes no sense. Then that for me is in life every single day. Show up, dala, or keep quiet and don't complain. You know what I mean? Show up and dala, or shh. Otherwise, what else must happen?
Yeah, and one thing we spoke about off camera, you spoke to me and said, dream your wildest dream. Like, don't...
You must dream. Firstly, you got to back you and believe in you more than anybody else around you. And secondly, you got to dream so huge. Like, my wish for you is that you never get to the end of your dreams. You never get to the end of your dreams. There's a deep joy in chasing. And just believe, bruh. Believe. There are mechanisms. You know, I needed Trevor to help all South Africans, including myself, believe that being globally successful on that level is possible. You know what I mean? Before Trevor, we didn't believe it was possible, so it was almost impossible for us to believe. But not believing is the same as not wanting that thing. So you don't believe, you don't achieve. It's a simple thing. Believe and dream big. Dream big. Oh, and it's 2025. Get rid of the nose ring. I don't know what else to... It's 2025.
Guys, I almost teared up. We had a moment and it was all good. And
I'm just saying, there's a couple of things holding you back. The nose ring is one of them. These guys are scared of you. They don't want to tell you the truth. You guys, could be...
The nose ring is the Tupac lookalike stuff is coming.
Yeah. Nobody remembers what Pac looks like. I mean, we remember. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, let it go. Let it go. I hope you don't have the leak or like because it's like the dump valve now on a turbo. You know what I mean? But it's no one here is going to tell you, I'm going to be your friend.
I appreciate it. Guys,
we got your back. He's wearing his ring down here now.
No, yeah, 100%. Look, this is experience. This is
Guys, we're gonna leave the nose ring and we're gonna see where that gets.
in the comments.
Yeah, please, nose ring
Let's
or not
have a
nose ring.
poll.
Yeah.
Nose ring or not nose ring? It's 2025. It's 2025.
Because I can't believe this is our show. We the hosts and we're getting roasted.
I'm not roasting you, bro. I'm giving you
this is- okay, it's
honest life advice. Honestly, I guarantee you were on the verge of getting so many sponsorship deals, and then it came up in the boardroom. But the nose ring. Yes. How do we deal with the nose ring? This guy thinks he's Lady Gaga. Damn it. How are we gonna?
Guys,
I'm just teasing you, man.
guys, hopefully when we're at the Oscars after Creed 5. The story of the South African boxer. That's
Yes,
what I think about
yes.
in my head at
Are
night.
we?
They say the story of Baby Jake. I'll be acting as Baby Jake. Since you said I'm short, I think I'll.
Are we?
I'll
No, I didn't say you short. I said shorter than you. I didn't say you short.
Oh.
But now that you've let us know how you feel about that's fine.
Guys, I'm short compared to LeBron. I'm not short compared to,
No, 100%. But just as talented is what you are.
not at basketball, but hopefully at other things.
At life, you're gonna be fine, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna be fine. They know it. They know
Appreciate it.
You're a star. Just open the can and Dala. Dala.
And I think that's a good way to end it. Just Dala.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna just Dala some golf challenges.
We can
So
Dala some golf challenges, but I also have to tell people to come and watch me do stand-up comedy. It's one of those things that, you come here to see the cameras and then you forget to say, I'm at Monty for like almost a month. Because people complain you don't perform in Joburg, and then now I'm telling you I'm in Joburg. And then they say, no, we can't come to Market Theatre, we can't come to Joburg Theatre, it's dangerous there, it's I Am Legend, you're only safe in the light. And then I'm just like, it's at Monty now, even the underground has light. It's at Monty, 18th of June to the 6th of July, the Happiness Economy, myself and Nicholas Goliath, tickets are at Web Tickets. And if you like the narrative of this conversation, but with jokes, that's what it is. We're just figuring out happiness but with jokes. It's very, very funny, and also.
yeah, I've seen your podcast and I've seen some of the clips and I resonate with that stuff. And I think it's a lot of guys, I'm gonna say this now. We need to up the price of mics because there's a lot of podcasts that are discussing the most mindless conversations about certain things, and I get so upset. Like I get really upset, guys. So
I'm upset that you watch those.
I'm
like,
on my For You.
No, anybody, if it's on your For You, your algorithm is gonna feed you what you smack subconsciously.
I don't smack.
I'm just saying, everybody do everything. There's enough. You wanna talk on a cheap mic and talk nonsense, you're gonna find your audience. The world is big now. We're no more marketing to 20 kilometers from our houses. So you do you, boo boo. Maybe step back from the mic. Maybe if you can't hear you, we can't hear you. Maybe articulate. And maybe don't smoke too much before you go on. You know who you are.
Jason, we saw you are a bit of a funny guy, and that's what you came on the show to do.
Make jokes, not be great at golf.
But sadly, you have to play golf.
The time has come.
The time has come.
There's a time in every man's life where you have to stand over the ball, make decisive decisions, and keep your eye on the ball. That's about the only thing I know about golf. That's literally.
I think keep
your
eye
head
on the
down,
ball,
keep your eye on the ball.
and you should be good.
Yeah. For those of you that are keen golfers, you're about to see how not to do this. And also, as the great Luiso Kola once said, is golf even a sport? Any sport where a fat guy can beat you. Is that a sport? Golf is a sport. I'm teasing. I love golf.
You gotta be an athlete, guys. So we had free score. The further targets equal higher scores, bonuses for closer to the center, and 3 in a row.
Okay.
I'll be your
So
caddy
bonuses
today.
for closest to the center, bonuses for 3 in a row, and do I get more points for the further? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then
we just got
is
to
there
think
a handicap
strategy.
system so that if I'm just saying, on the real course there'll be a handicap system so that I'm not competing with professionals like yourself.
I'm not a pro, guys.
Okay, there's going to be a handicap system introduced for this episode. Here we go.
I think let's go. How are you with chipping and stuff?
I'm terrible at everything. So let's go. Just club up for everyone.
Okay, you know what? I have a strategy here. We're gonna go. We'll go 8 iron just to feel it. We'll
I
start
like
with
an 8 iron.
We'll start with the middle of the
It's
bag.
the shape. Yeah.
Shape or
The
size?
8 is my shape.
Oh.
Let's-
No, I'm slow.
Let's go. Okay,
do
so
this.
so I literally just set it up and then try and hit
Yeah, I
81,
think
81 meters.
we're in straight.
Can I do like a warm up? Like
No, definitely. You do what you need.
Okay, see, I'm not even touching the thing. That's terrible. These are also not my clubs. Everybody else that came with their own clubs, personalized. I've never swung this club in my life. Just so you know.
Excuses.
Just so you know.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Okay. All right. Okay. Focus. Eye on the ball.
Ha 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 ha.
I understand it now. That's the word.
I think there was something wrong with the ball, the dimples. It's not your fault. It's never your fault.
No.
So I think let me just align.
I appreciate. Just make sure all the cellulite is facing the same direction. Okay. And then where must this be according to my legs? Slightly back foot.
So when we go at the 8 iron, we want to go middle stance.
Middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Middle.
Okay. Don't think swing. Don't think
swing.
Swing.
We got
Don't
this.
think swing.
Oh, has he done it? Whoa!
Come on. Give me another one. Wait, while I'm still there. While I'm still there.
While you're hot. Let's do this. While you're hot.
Okay. Okay, wait. There. Yes.
But we got to wait for the ready.
Okay, I heard the ready.
Okay. Nah, this guy's a he's a sandbagger.
No, get out, move. Okay.
Let's go, let's do this.
Just get on something, man.
Go!
Come on!
It's close. Let's go. Don't think swing. Oh my word.
Come on.
Is this Tiger Woods
Okay.
or Jason
I'm
Goliath?
Tiger Forest, because I'm not just one wood, I'm all the woods.
Oh my word. He actually has a swing, guys.
No! Okay, wait, I'm going to swing one more, then you can talk the English.
One more and then
Okay.
we'll discuss. Oh, that's on it.
Come on. Find someone.
Oh!
That's what I was aiming. That's exactly what I was aiming for. It's,
So I think 7 shots in.
okay.
I'm happy.
You happy? What's my score
happy.
so far?
39.
Of 1,000. No, but I only need 61 points, and then I'm there.
I think
how many shots do I have left?
You have 13 shots if my maths is
13
correct.
shots left.
Yes.
To do 41 points, 61 points.
Is this fair?
Let's go.
Is this fair, guys? Is this
Let's
really
go.
fair?
Let's go.
Okay, we're going to change strategy now.
Okay.
We're going to go with a bit of a longer club
Okay.
because longer is always better.
Okay. Was I not long enough?
Don't ask me that. Maybe in my dream last night. I don't.
I'm a married man, which means I'm par for the course. Yes.
Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to 6 iron, a longer club. We're going to take the risk. We'll go 3 risky shots maybe.
Okay.
But what I want you to do is now with the 6 iron, we're going to go a bit more forward in the stance.
Okay.
Because the clubs get longer as we go.
Yes.
Therefore, it
So
bottoms out at a
a
lower
bit
point.
more forward to my left foot.
Yeah.
Is that
so,
it too?
so just slightly off. So what I know about golf is it's all about the swing arc and
Yes.
the low point and all of
Yes.
these technical terms. But the longer the shaft, the further forward it's going to have to
Okay.
be. Simple.
Okay. Got you.
That's what we do. People make golf
Got
too
you.
complicated on all these YouTube shows and blah, blah, blah. I think slow it down maybe on the backswing.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this. There's you can't see it on camera, but there's a deep technical. We don't have enough time for me to explain, but I can promise you it's something critically. The offset.
That's a good word to use.
Yeah.
Good word
Yeah.
to use. Okay, we're going to go one more.
Okay.
But now we're going to just analyze the swing a bit. Can we get the stance a bit narrower?
Bit narrower. Okay.
And then I want you to take a practice swing backwards.
Okay.
So-
Practice back.
Yeah. Yeah, try get the turn as much and slow it down on the back.
Okay.
A lot of people like we
So
fling in the club.
go back slow.
Yeah.
Down slow.
Because if you look at it, if you fling in the club, your weight is already going here. So you're going to bottom out lower and it's going to hit the top of the ball, and that's why they've been going low.
I'm just saying it's highly inappropriate to speak about my weight on camera. Okay, move. Let me try.
So let's go as slow as possible
As
backwards.
slow as possible.
So slow. I want you to count 1, 2, 3 on the way back. Oh, now it's just too long. We're going to
I'm not angry. I'm fine.
just disappointed.
Deeply. Speak there for your audience while I think about my thoughts.
Guys, all I'm going to say is I'm really impressed by the swing. I'm genuinely impressed.
Thank you.
There's something to work with there.
I appreciate that very much.
and we will work on it.
I appreciate that very much. Thanks.
Because Jason will be inviting me to play golf with him in future.
No, he's inviting me to teach me on camera and make content with me. This is me applying.
up.
I'm applying. Apparently the other guy is doing my trick, so there's a spot for a chubby golfer.
The last one, part two. What's
yeah.
your golf name? Your Kasi golf name. Everyone has a Kasi.
My Kasi golf name, I'm going to have to think about it, but it's probably going to be the vet hond. The duck hond. the big dog. I don't know. We're going to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Like we're going to figure out the swing. So let's go. I feel like if we'll go with the lob wedge now.
Okay.
We'll go
What's
with
the
lob
difference?
wedge.
So I only know a pitching wedge and a sand wedge. What's a lob wedge?
So the clubs are named based on their lofts.
Okay.
So 60-degree would be your lob wedge, but sometimes
to lob it up.
Yeah. So that's basically how open it is. The higher the loft, the higher the ball's gonna go.
Okay.
So 60-degree, and then your driver will probably be 8 degrees. So you can see that be moving up the bag, and that's how you regulate distance. Otherwise, every club would just go the same distance. So 60-degree, we're gonna try to get it up there. We're gonna try to go for one of these targets here because I
One
feel
of
like
the closer ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
we just want to be accurate
Okay, I got you.
because we're trying to beat that score of 1,000 with the adjusted handicap.
It's getting worse. I see what you're doing. I see why you're doing this.
We're gonna go narrower stance,
Yeah.
and then your same swing. I think you're gonna be very accurate.
A narrower stance, same swing,
Middle of the thing,
middle.
slow and smooth. Smooth. as
Narrower
fast.
stance, smooth swing.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay.
Okay, not bad, not bad, not
There's
bad.
far too much water. There's not normally this much water on a golf course.
So, one more tip I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you, just so that we're making contact. Because a lot of people think you need to hit to lift the ball
Yes.
up. That's what the loft does. The loft lifts
I must
the
just hit the ball.
So you're gonna try hit. It's so counterintuitive sometimes because it's like you have to hit down on the ball for it to go up.
Oh no! So I must. I must pretend the ball is there.
So yeah, you're gonna try and hit that when you hit. Let's see. These are my experimental coaching things,
Okay.
not regulated by the PGA, but let's try. So
Okay.
no. So same stance, like middle of your
Yeah.
stance. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Ball still same thing, and then we're gonna try hit that T mark there. Oh.
Kasi golf, ladies and gentlemen.
We do
Kasi
this, guys.
golf.
We do this.
Kasi golf.
So I think we're gonna keep going with that strategy.
Yes.
Let's just move it.
Andreas trained the Kasi.
Yeah,
Come on,
shout out Michael
come on.
Dreyer. So we'll go here. Again, same thing, smooth. Don't think, just swing.
Alright, Jason, you actually have a streak, eh?
Come on,
It
man.
was in fact not a one-hit wonder because it's been very accurate.
Thank you very much.
We've got about 6 shots left. Still on 49. We have to get to that 110 mark. This is the time you have to dig deep now. You have to think about that thing that makes you happy. Your deepest desire.
Okay. I'm ready.
Some nasal breathing will help. Two in.
I
like that. You just gotta lower the heart rate. There we go. Nah.
come
feel
one
it.
with the course, one with the ball. One.
Where's the swing aid now?
One. No, it's in my mind. I got it.
Oh, it's in your head.
I got
Understand it now.
I understand it now.
Okay.
I understand it now. Use that clip for the promo, please. Not the one before that. Use that one. Thank you.
Hey, we might get there. We've got 5 shots left.
5 shots
We might
left.
just get there.
5 shots left. Come on, lucky something. No. It's because you got in my head with the 5 shots.
Okay, we're gonna combine all the tips again.
Okay.
Just picture.
Okay.
Picture this dumple on the ball. Using that dumple, I want you to picture it. And then don't lift that leg and slow as possible, smooth. Oh, what a chip. Oh, it's just a
Come
tiny
on.
bit long. And then just one more thing, just your weight always
Yes.
moving that way.
So
we
it's
don't-
moving that way.
Yeah,
so forward.
Yeah, so we're gonna come here, the weight transitions there, and then we go, the weight moves that way. So we don't want the weight to go that way, because a lot of people think
Yes.
that's how you're gonna
Falling
get the
off,
ball
the
up.
power
No,
is forward.
we down on the ball, it's gonna pop up,
Okay.
and we should be good. Oh, swing.
Be there.
Hoo, 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 hoo. 2 shots left. Can we
Okay.
do it? Same swing
Okay.
thoughts, same swing thoughts.
Get there.
Get up. Oh, we've done it. One more. We could possibly make it, guys.
Come on. Come on.
I just want to stop you there. We've got 1 shot left.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the moment to change.
One opportunity.
Golf YouTube history in
Come
South
on.
Africa.
Come on. I'm doing this for everyone on here that weighs over 100 kilograms, even us. We got this. Cue the Rocky music.
This could be monumental. Dun, dun, dun.
Come on.
Let's go, Jason.
Okay. Got this.
Oh my word.
Oh my
Get
Oh
there.
my word.
No!
Get out of here!
No.
Damn it! I'm behind the camera in that video.
Golf emulates life. And the trick is just to keep on keeping on. Embrace an old colored proverb that says, "Dollar what you must." Even when you're not listening to dollar, you just gotta keep dollaring. You don't have to be the greatest on the course. You have to be the greatest in here.
It's so moving because I've never seen David beat Goliath. But now it
I'm not gonna justify that with a comment. Cut.
Listen, heartbreaking on the last challenge.
It's okay.
But like in life, we've got to move on to the next. And the next is water pong.
Come on.
Cups hide when hit,
Come on.
clear all the cups.
Clear all the cups. Simple game.
It's a simple game. We don't have to overcomplicate
Simple
it.
game. Ball in cup, cup disappears, ball in next cup. And so on and so forth, etc., etc.
And yeah, we're gonna check the swing. I'll give you 2 swings, just off you.
Can I have 2 practice swings?
No.
Just to feel my distance.
No, not at all. We've already given him a handicap system, guys. We can't just keep making excuses for
Fine.
it.
What's your best score here?
I think 4 or 5.
4. Sharp. We're gonna go with 4.
We're gonna go with 4.
There's 6 cups. Are there?
10.
How many? 10 cups. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Same club.
Yeah, same club.
Say there's a tequila afterwards, it'll motivate you more.
Jaeger. I'm done with tequila. I'm done with tequila. Done.
Remember, it's only 40 meters, so we want to get a nice,
So light,
smooth, choppy swing.
light, choppy. All right, so that's the first one.
Now we're gonna just need to give it a tiny bit more than that for the next few cups. Ah, ref have a word, ref.
That should be bonus points.
Remember, smooth. Let's get a bit of a narrower stance, because the wider your stance is, the less you can turn.
Okay.
So if we can even go a bit narrower than that, I think that's good. That same choppy swing. See, that's what I was worried about, guys.
Sabotage.
That's what I was worried about.
Sandwich, please.
They questioned me. They
Sandwich. Sabotage.
A sandwich.
Sandwich.
or-
Sandwich. That's your second fat joke. You only get 3. And then it's on like Donkey Kong. This thing changed to UFC like this, bruh. Like this. Like this.
Sadly for you, there's no sandwich.
It's sabotage. What do you have there? Back to the loft.
It's not about the club, it's about you.
Shush.
I believe in you.
Shush.
I believe in you.
Bragger Vance.
I believe in you.
Shush.
Narrow stance, narrow stance. Narrow, I promise you. I'm not against you.
I know you're right.
I'm
I
here
know.
for you. I'm here for
I
you.
know.
Let's go. Swing.
Okay.
This is in the cup. I believe it.
Shush. 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 Get in. Get in. One more. Don't say a word. You say nothing. Come on, come on. Fluke, luck. Oh! Get in! Get in! Put respect on my name. Put respect on my name.
Oh my word.
Put respect on my name. What is that for?
That's 4.
Ties David. Goliath ties David. A professional. Somebody who plays golf almost for a living.
But David didn't have the slingshot.
Almost
so it's not
for a
fair.
living. It's 2025. We've got guns now. We don't need slings.
I'm proud.
Thank you.
I'm proud. I believed in you.
Thank
I told
you.
you. Behind the camera, they were saying, oh, we need this, we need that. No.
No.
I believed in your ability.
Trust Kasi Golf. That's it's a fact. Not with your wallet, but with your golf.
Can you send that message to my ex, please?
I got you. I got you.
My ex, you heard, he said, trust me.
Yeah. He's a changed man.
I didn't need changing.
Oh, he's speaking to your ex. I thought, sorry.
Guys, the aim of the game is to hit the people.
Yes, you got to hit the people.
If you didn't get that,
You don't have to shout 4.
you do not.
Sharp.
Let's go. Let's try this one.
Okay.
And same swing.
So anybody on the yacht?
Or anybody.
Anybody on the yacht?
I see this guy here is busy doing Pirima room. That guy there.
No, I'm not worried about him. He's a distraction.
He's a distraction,
He's a
okay.
distraction. I just want to firstly hit the yacht.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, could we have done it?
No!
I think let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Let's go up in the loft because it's a tiny bit further. So we're gonna try the pitching wedge,
Okay.
and then I think you do best when I keep quiet. Really.
I feel like most of us relish the opportunity. Okay, ready. Too much.
I think you whacked that.
Too much. It did feel nice, so I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, the swing is
Okay.
looking good.
Give it a bit less.
So we have a thing in golf like where you control distances.
Yeah.
Some guys are field players, so they
Yeah.
just see it, get it in the head. But then there's something called the clock system. So we'll go yeah for different distances.
Okay.
So I don't want you to go full. I want you
Okay.
to go to about whatever
So I'm
clock
gonna go to
feels
like
good here.
quarter 2.
Yeah, half past, maybe half past.
Well, by half past is here. I don't know if you know how clocks work. This is half past, that's on the clock, that's...
No, but it could have been half
Quarter-
past 3 when you talking
quarter-
about half past 6.
You make no sense. Okay, I'll give you half past.
Anyway, the clock system is not that complicated, but we'll see.
Half past quarter
Half
2.
past quarter 2. Let's do
Half
that.
past quarter 2.
Oh, please do it.
Still feeling... This is not frustrating at all. This is fine. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good space. I'm in a...
Sounds like my love life. I think what we can do now, we can grip down a tiny bit just to take some of that distance off.
Okay.
And we got this, man. We got this. 3 shots left. Oh, be the one.
Garo had it coming. He looked at me dirty. That's what happens. That's what happens. You mess with the horse, you get the mash.
What?
They don't all have to make sense. They just have to be funny. Okay, move.
2 shots left. Do you have something against this guy?
I told that guy. Touch is a move.
Touch is a move. You saw Kara was on the show before you, Jason.
Yes.
She got 30 points.
Kara got a lot of anger issues in her, man. I could pick it up. That's why she was just whacking the people left, right, and center. I've got love and joy in my heart.
Yeah.
Kindness.
And I know this is not true.
Kindness.
You know,
No, 100%. Kara she's the one with the nose ring, like a bull. They're angry, generally.
she's a Taurus. I think. Must have been a Taurus. You know that in the club when they're fighting and the girlfriend comes, this is not you. This is not you, Jason. Guys, stop doing that also.
Stay out of the way.
But you can make YouTube golf history again.
Okay.
To tie a plus 50 whatever
Come on.
handicap. Let's do this.
In his face!
Yo!
In his face!
No!
In his face! Medical aid! Teeth out! I did hit him. That was points, right? That was... I mean, I saw the guy go for his ankle. It wasn't like a fatal shot, but it was annoying. 40. So that's what is that good or bad? I'm not. Is that good?
Kara got 30.
Cara got 30. Jason Goliath got 40. If anybody's looking to sponsor the new professional golfer that is Jason Goliath, I'm a size triple XL. In most, I like a carbon fiber shaft because the shock at my old age is carbon fiber. No?
We'll talk about it
I
later.
like one of those, and I also want a car
I think a house also, just so you have somewhere to stay.
on a golf course,
Yes.
just so I can still practice. Third hole, Eagle Canyon will do for me.
Yeah. Can I stay next to him? Because I'm the coach, so clearly I had my part to play in this.
We're putting him in the outbuilding, the back room. We got you. You pass number 2 on the intercom. He's the second one. He's not the top. He's not the top number. He's the second one on the intercom. Then you get to change. Then you go there in the back, and the house sits for me and feeds my dogs when we're away. I'm Jason Goliath, and for the first time in my life, I don't feel awkward at the golf club. If you've just watched this, you know that I'm a natural and I'm able to use my body in ways that even I didn't understand. I am challenging you to challenge 5 of your bras, to take up the challenge. All the details to the challenge are down below. So bring your wife, because I'm now the best golfer in my household, so I'm going to be training my wife up just so she can still compete with me. Bring your mother-in-law, and then bring all of your friends, especially those that speak a lot. You know, those Liverpool supporters that play golf. You know, those arrogant ones. Challenge them, challenge all of them. What was the prize?
The prize is behind you.
Oh, the prize is behind me. You're gonna get to knock people off a yacht,
Yeah.
and possibly in real life.
And also you get free coaching from me.
You get free coaching from Kasi Golf. You get to meet him in person. He offers a selfie, and he'll hook you up with his nose ring specialist. But most importantly, check out all the details down below. Also, the comment that gets the most engagement, you already stand a chance. We'll give you a bonus prize as well. So
if you're a
comment,
fan of Jason,
share. If you are a fan of me, fan
comment
of
if
Kasi
you wanna
Golf,
join.
fan of golf in general, Tala, and then come and do this, because this is phenomenal.
And then can you give us 5 of your golfing buddies that you would like to be on the challenge? I want you to nominate them.
5 of my golfing buddies that I'd like to be on the challenge. I'm gonna go with Jerome Benting, Wendell Peterson. Mano, you gotta come through. Jats Jakeren, you're gonna love this. Now I must try and remember all of these things. Sean Aruth, we need you out here. And then Richard Middleton in Australia. We need people in Australia. So we're looking for representation because golf is worldwide. I am wide. Kasi Golf is Aldo's wide. But we're in the game, my babies.
Love to see it.